Sorry about that. Anyway, I know that there are some of you guys out there. I know that there's some of you guys out there who are just excited about the new Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Banlist update, just as much as I am. If any of you are watching, I am very excited, and let's just see how things work. For those of you, if you guys are watching, then I am very excited to hear what you guys have to say about this new update. So let me bring up the thing right now. It's not it. No, that's not it. Kind of weird. Anyway. I'm just gonna use this one. You all are doing well, by the way. I do appreciate you all for being here. Okay. So, for those of you, just in case anything happens, then I can go ahead and start building my deck, if you guys don't mind. Let's see how this works. So let me minimize this for now. So let's see what I can do here. By the way, for everybody who is wondering, I am only 2 or 3 followers away from reaching 50 followers, and if I reach 50 followers, then I think at that point I'll be able to add some emotes and emojis to this to my Twitch streams, and that should be fun. So actually, let me that's my band binder. So let's just set that aside for now, and let's get right to my deck. Okay. There's a lot of stuff that I have to go through at this point. I mean, if I there's a lot of stuff that I could do here. I just don't know where. I just don't know what. Anyway, let's just lay these out. So pretty obvious that I'm gonna go with the standard lineup of Salamangreats, right? So 3 copies of Phalanx, 3 of Mirage Sunlight Wolf, and 2 of Heat Leo. I'm also going to throw in a Salamangreat Violet Chimera as well, and the Almirage right there. These 5, I'm not sure what I want to do with it. What happened? Oh, never mind. Excuse me. All right. Oh, by the way, I think I should go ahead and type in my Discord. What's my Discord invite again? I'm gonna put this here. There we go. For those of you who are just tuning in, I have a Discord, and I would love to discuss Yu-Gi-Oh stuff with you and a lot of other nerdy stuff. It's a place for everybody to enjoy. So be sure to join today. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to save these 5 for later. Let's see what happens. I'll just move those up here. There we go. Hopefully y'all can hear me, by the way. Where's that deck? Okay. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and look for my band Mirage Thalia, but now it's at 1, as far as I can remember. Let me see. Yeah. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look at what we have. Actually, give me a second. I'm going to look for my Mirage Thalia. Booyah. Oh, oops. I'm in. Oops. Booyah. There we go. Welcome back, Horsey. Where's that? Okay. Oh no, I can't do that. Where did my I seriously, where did that my initial deck? I'll be right back. Let me just keep one open. Did my oh no, never mind. Anyway. Let's see. Okay. I have a lot of adding Mr. cards to go through as well. None of them I really need at the moment. Actually, let me take a page from my Cyber Dragon deck. Would it be cool? I wonder if it would be really cool if I included the Zeus in this build. I'm not very sure. In Karibo, I could just leave it there. Decisions. Oh yeah, I just realized another ban list where Verite Anaconda or neither. I just realized this is another ban list update where Dragoon and Sub-Zero. Yo, Sub-Zero, how are you doing today? Good to see you. How are you? I am just trying to build the Yu-Gi-Oh deck right now, and it's not an easy task, unfortunately. You like Yu-Gi-Oh, Sub-Zero? By the way, should I call you Subs or Sub-Zero? Just a bit curious. I'm doing fine, Subs. Thank you. Actually, of course, you probably don't know about. That's awesome. Yeah, it really is. Actually, what's really cool is that Konami, the guys who are behind this Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game, actually unbanned this card on the latest update. So I'm going to try to put it back in my deck. If you want, oh, I used to be into it, and subs I think is easiest. Yeah, I think so too. What was your favorite what was your what sorry, excuse me. How do I say this? Um yeah, I'm pretty sure you have fond memories playing the card game subs. I was gonna ask what's your favorite monster? For me, it's a tie between oh no, my favorite monster ever is a more recent one called Palladium Oracle Mahad. And let me see if I can actually let me see if I can bring it up. Actually, go put it over here. Give me a second, subs. Also, I still have to tune into one of your streams on one of these days. I mean, I remember tuning into your stream earlier. You were playing something called po- Pocket Party. I don't remember, but it was a board game in the same fashion as Mario Party, but I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, give me a second. I'm going to try and bring up the page right here. Let me see if we can put it to view image or something. Oh no, it's a link. Never mind. Anyway, this is the one I was talking about subs. You familiar with this one? Or no, maybe you haven't seen the Yep, Pummel Party. Yes, thank you. Yeah, seriously, I want to see you play that game eventually. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. The when I tuned into your stream and I saw you play the game, I think I may have fell asleep. I may have fallen asleep. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible person. But yeah, I would love to tune into your stream again and watch you play it. I'd like the cute one looking ones and I can't remember any names. LOL. That's fine. You probably remember Karibo. Does the name Karibo ring a bell? Anyway, this is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. That and I think the other one that I like is Performa Pal Skullcrobat Joker. Actually, let me show it to you right now. I think you'll really like the art in this one. Personally, it's one of my favorite monsters ever. I think it's flashy, it's cute. Let's see if we can put it on screen and bam. Look at that beauty. How about that? So, what's really cool about this card is that you can actually search for pretty much any other card that is specified on the on the text itself. Yeah, I think it's really flashy. So, you know what? I'm not sure if anybody else has done it, but if I ever do get into cosplaying, I would love to be him. So yeah, it says here when this card is normal summoned, you can add one Performapal monster, Magician, Pendulum monster, or Onyx monster from your deck to your hand. So, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get back into this deck. You remember? You happen to remember Yu-Gi-Oh GX subs? Yeah, I'll be sure to do it. I don't know, but cosplaying it takes a lot of it. Will take a lot of out of a person. So I might be jumping in way too soon into it, but we'll see what happens. You remember Yu-Gi-Oh GX subs? You probably remember with you're probably familiar with Cyber Dragons as well. Actually, let me bring out the original Cyber Dragon. I actually have I actually have a few secret rare Cyber Dragons that I've been storing away. I'm not sure if I want to bring them out or not. If you want subs, I can bring out my secret rare Cyber Dragons as well. But yeah, this is perhaps one of the best. It is cool, isn't it? Yeah. Um, what's it called? So, you like you probably remember Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, don't you? This is actually where that's from. And what was I trying to say? I think, in my opinion, Cyber Dragon is one of the coolest decks you'll ever play. And the deck that I'm playing right now is also from the anime. I wish I knew more how to actually play. It does have a steep learning curve, but eventually you get pretty used to it. In fact, there are several decks that you can play while you're on a budget, as well as for beginners. So let's say, for example, yeah, I think I'll show you a mechanic right now. Actually, let me try and I'm going to check out the Cyber Dragon Infinity. You know, it's really cool. Subs actually, they came out with a booster pack set called Maximum Gold last year, and they were able to print some of these cards in a gold border. And it looks really cool. In fact, actually, oh my gosh, subs. Let me be right back. I'm going to get my anime binder. It has all is that collection of all the Dark Magicians, the Dark Magician girls, and Blue Eyes White Dragons in it. I'll be right back. By the way, subs, I really appreciate you for tuning into my stream. I really appreciate it. So anyway, it's kind of funny because in the midst of all of the trading card hype that has been going on in the past few months, there were still a few accessories that I don't think people really looked at too much. But I was able to get my hands on one of them. And if you ask me, I'm probably going to keep this binder for a long time. Are you ready for this? Look at that. It's Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl. And believe it or not, they actually have a card right now where they are both on the art itself. So yeah, I think you got. I think subs. I think you're going to be real amazed by this. Ready? Oh, never mind. Oh man. So let's see. It's a pretty chill stream too. I'm not really looking to playing any video games right now, but oh my gosh, subs! If you want, you can join me in Dead by Daylight on Wednesday. And look at that. Doesn't that look cool? I got it all organized, and there are the gold rare Dark Magicians up there. Yeah. I'm actually going to take a closer look at this one right here. I know, it's really pretty. There we go. A lot of collectors would be the envy. And I might be playing Valorant, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, we'll discuss it over Discord subs. I'm still trying to get used to Valorant. Actually, I might have a better hold of the games that I'm playing on stream because I got a new controller. I think playing with the controller is much better than playing on the keyboard. :3. I like that. I like that emoticon. It's nice. So yeah, I'm not sure. Subs, I want your expert opinion. What do you think is the best art for Dark Magician? Actually, it's kind of it's kind of difficult for you to for sure. And this is very cool. I wish I kept my cards. I collected them because I thought they were cool looking. I don't blame you. Some of the cards in this game are really cool to admire just for the art alone. Actually, the card that I just showed you, Palladium Oracle Mahad, does look really cool, and actually ties into the anime because what happens in I think you probably remember this moment in the anime because um, Yugi's best friend growing up as a pharaoh, his name was Mahad, and he was basically Yugi's right hand man and best friend who was sick by him through everything. And if you want, I'm going to issue a spoiler alert. And if you don't want me to spoil it for you, then just say, don't tell me. How about that? Anyway, oh, I think the Dark Magician girls are over here. Yes! Actually, for some strange reason, people. Oh, tell you? Okay. Mahad, Yugi's best friend, it becomes Dark Magician. How's that for a plot twist, huh? Nash Potato, thank you so much for the follow. Nash Potato. That sounds pretty cool. Are you named after Nash Greer or something? Good to have you here, my fellow Majesty. I brought friends. Really? Oh, thank you so much, Subs. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure that your friends will appreciate Yu-Gi-Oh just as much as we both do. So yeah, I would have liked to get. I'm not sure if I. Waffles Rocks. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for being here, my fellow Majesty. Thank you for being here, fellow Majesty. My name is Nash. That I don't blame you. That's a cool name. Personally, I think it's a cool name. So yeah, Dark Magician Girl. You can get this along with a lot of other collectible manga cards in each box of Dual Overload. And yeah, there's the back. Nothing special, but you know, it's still looks pretty cool. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician Baby. Take a look at that. Actually, I posted a video like several years ago. 50 follower goals. Yes, subs. Definitely. I hope I reach that milestone very soon. Actually, what? This boy Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I do, Waffles. I love it. I really do. Now it's kind of, I don't know if that's I'm not sure if that's a glitch or anything, but yeah, it seems like that we reached our that's a dope collection. Thank you, Nash. I appreciate it. I have been doing this for I have been collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards for a long time. I actually got back into it at in like 2017 when Link Monsters were actually introduced. And yeah, it was quite an interesting time. You just have to get used to it. Oh my gosh, Nash. You have not seen nothing. You haven't seen anything yet because there's quite a lot more where that came from. As actually, I feel like one of these days I do want to sort through my collection and just get rid of the ones that I don't want and then keep the ones that I really feel stick out to me. It's like that Marie Kondo mantra, you know, just keep the things that spark joy, right? Anyway, I think yeah, the most valuable Dark Magician that I have in my collection right now is this one. So, give me a sec. Just have to be very, very careful with this one. I'm sorry if the Discord cam is paused. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, okay. So, this is the most valuable Dark Magician that I have in my collection right now. I think it may be worth like $70 or $80 right now, but I did pick it up for like 40 or something. So anyway, this is a Shonen Jump magazine Scholastic edition Dark Magician. And the artwork is directly from the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, Kazuki Takahashi. I think what's really cool about this artwork, damn, right? That's the reaction that I think a lot of people will get, especially if you're big fans of the anime. That you'll really appreciate cards like this. Look at the detail on that one. Actually, I think this is the version that they also use in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dark Side of Dimensions. That movie. If you have seen that movie, I commend you for that. I wouldn't say it's the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie that I've seen, but I still pretty much enjoyed it. Kaiba's in it, of course. Yugi, of course, is in it. Joey, Taya, Tristan, all those people. And oh yeah, Mokuba's in it too, and he's vice president of Kaiba Corp. Can you believe that? So yeah, I like the detail on this. Oh, and you guys will really appreciate this one. I'm trying to be careful not to damage any of these too much. This is from Arcana. Arcana's Dark Magician. If you ask me, and then looking at this, I would like to collect 2 more of these, just so I can have the collection. And oh, maybe if I do an Arcana cosplay, then I can actually play a Dark Magician deck. How about that? Let's see. What else is there? Art style is so good, right? Like I said, some of the art style in some of these cards are awesome. And oh yeah, of course I do have the common Dark Magician. I'm missing one. Howdy, Mage, Jesse from Twitter. Oh, howdy, Jesse. Thank you so much for being here. Jesse is on Twitter. I guess Jesse is on Twitter, by the way. Oh no, Jesse is on YouTube. Because oh yeah, I forgot to say, everybody, I'm live streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. And just so I can bring my following over from YouTube over to Twitch, just so that we can all share the Yu-Gi-Oh! Experience. Anyway, moving on to everybody's favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Waifu, Dark Magician Girl. Personally, I think my favorite artwork out of all that I've seen so far is this one. I actually posted a video about Dark Magician Girl. Let go! It is awesome, subs. It really is. Of course, if you can't get ultimate rares, secret rares are the next best thing, if you ask me. So, Dark Magician Girl, this artwork is from the Dark Side of Dimensions movie pack. And I think it's really, really cute. Especially since Dark Magician is just pointing at the audience. It's like, surprise! Hey, everybody! So freaking cute. I know, right? Oh my goodness. She is cute. Probably my favorite artwork. Or I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. But, oh yeah, this one. Gotta be very, very careful with this one. Yeah. Okay. Eventually, I might have to. I want to get a better camera so that way this Discord cam doesn't pause so much. Anyway, this is from Dark Magician Girl 10 and limited edition, secret rare. You know, now that I think about it, I think this is my favorite artwork of Dark Magician Girl out of all the ones that I have here. And what else is there? I feel that the next page are the Blue Eyes White Dragons. How about that? All your cards are in such great condition. They are. Unfortunately, this Dark Magician Girl is light played, as opposed to near mint. All the other cards that I have here are basically near mint, but this one is just light played. But the important thing is that I do have this card in my possession, and I can't complain about that. Just as long as you enjoy the game, that you don't need Yu-Gi-Oh! Is better than Pokemon. Changed my mind. Let's see. Yeah, I guess you're right about that, subs. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in most ways better than Pokemon. Actually, one of my favorite things about the Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game is that you can play literally any card that is legal for during any time of the year. The only problem with the Yu-Gi-Oh is that it does have a ban list, so you have to check that from time to time. In fact, the reason why I named this, as you can see, the title of the stream, it says TCG ban list discussion, and in other words, it means that there was a TCG ban list update that got released just today. I actually reposted it on Twitter, and so if you guys want to check it out, actually, since a lot of you guys are here, I would love to have you guys. I would love to have you guys on board and to get to interact with you all. So I'm going to post my socials right here. I'm over, of course, on YouTube, on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, and I'm also going to post my Discord. So if you guys want to join in and share the nerdiness and fun with me and your fellow majesties, then feel free to. I would love to get you all. I could love to get to know you guys more. Let me see if I can try and. I'm going to also go to post the link over on YouTube as well. There we go. And my social, and yeah, you guys over on YouTube would probably have seen my socials as well. I'm very out of the loop. I don't blame you, subs. You know, there are some things that that seem pretty interesting to me, but there are other social media platforms that, you know what, I think this is pretty interesting, so I want to take my chances and go for it. We're all good at different things. So what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, let's see if my blue eyes white dragons are in here as well. Oh, the screen paused. Oh, here we go. Okay, are you guys ready for this? I summon the blue eyes white dragon. Look at those. I just I completely forgot that I actually have the common versions of the anime artwork Blue Eyes White Dragons. I think they're really cool. But actually, let me put back the multi-stream. There we go. So yeah, that's what I have right here. And if you guys want, I can share you Gold Rare Blue Eyes White Dragon as well. I think, oh, you know what I should do? I think I should, I want to try and get another microphone so that way I can discuss these cards in detail in ASMR. This legendary dragon has a powerful engine of destruction, virtually invincible, yet very few have faced this awesome creature and lived to tell the tale. So yeah, that's my nostalgia binder. Oh wow, how did I completely forget about these? More Blue Eyes White Dragons here. And of course, we also have Red Eyes Black Dragons here. Red Eyes Black Dragon, Inferno Fire Blast. Actually, if you, my goodness, you know, you want to see a really cool card. You guys probably haven't heard about this, but there actually is a card that is actually a fusion of Dark Magician and Red Eyes Black Dragon. Ready for this? Boom! Look at that. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. So it seems invincible, but there are a few outs to it. But still a pretty good card. So it says here, let me see if I can bring it up here. Oops, there we go. I know, right, subs? Yeah, so it says here, it's a fusion of both Dark Magician as well as Red Eyes Black Dragon. Actually, it says here that you can choose to use either Red Eyes Black Dragon or any other dragon effect monster. So it says here that it cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So that's why people love it so much. It's also kind of a problem because people want to be able to play the game. Because if you have a monster that cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects, then it becomes kind of a problem. But we just enjoy this card while we can. So it's level 8. Has the same stats as the Blue Eyes White Dragon, keep that in mind. So what's really cool about this card is that you can actually negate the effect, a card or effect of a card that your opponent has by discarding a card from your hand. But on your own turn, what you can do is that you can destroy any monster that your opponent controls without targeting. Targeting is quite a staple term that you have to learn in Yu-Gi-Oh! In order to play it. But this card lets you destroy any card on your opponent's field, any monster on your opponent's field, without targeting. So you'll basically dodge. You basically don't reveal your plans as to what you want to destroy on your opponent's field. So that's really cool. And it gets powerful with each card that you destroy with that effect. So that's all from my Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime binder. And I would love to add to it very soon. So what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I'm going to try and finish this deck. I do want to do a deck profile of this very soon. I think at this point I'm just going to take out Cyber Dragon Infinity. Don't worry, baby, I'll put you back in soon. So if you want subs, I'm going to go ahead and show you a little combo that you can actually do with this deck. Like I said, Salamangreat is a pretty good deck to play with in case you want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! It's for those beginners. So let's see. Yeah, it says 2 level 3 monsters. Okay, let's go with this one as well as this. Cyber Dragons is pretty much my second favorite deck behind Crystal Beasts. I would love to see some new Crystal. Actually, there was this guy over on Twitter who is who really wants that Rainbow Zenith Dragon to be released, but it's never happening. We don't know when that's gonna happen. Anyway, let's see how this. Okay, let's see how this works. Subs, you're in for quite a treat, and I think you'll love it. Yeah, I'll just put this. I'll put these in here. I love Cyber Dragons. Actually, I do want to get around to building a Crystal Beast deck myself, Jesse. I really do. So, let's see. So, subs, if you're watching, Salamangreat is one of the best decks that you can play if you're just getting into Yu-Gi-Oh! So let's say, for example, that here, how about this one? So first thing you're going to do is that you're going to normal summon Spinny, right? Every time you normal summon, it has to be in attack mode. And what's cool about this card is that you can actually special summon it back from the graveyard. So we're going to normal summon that. Send that to the graveyard because you probably don't know about this mechanic, of course, being out of the loop. But what you can do is that you can actually link summon, and it just requires the proper materials. So in this case, I got my Spinny on the field, send that to the graveyard, and I can bring out Salamangreat Veilings. And so what you can do at this point is that you can activate this effect in order to search for a field spell called Salamangreat Sanctuary, and that field spell is what makes this deck go around. So right here. But what you can also do is that you actually chain the effects of the cards, so that way you'll fire off some really cool effects. I said fire. It's funny because these cards are fire attribute. I humor myself. Anyway, so not only can you use the effect of Salamangreat Banlist, but you can also use the effect of Salamangreat Gazelle, because a Salamangreat monster has been sent from your field to the graveyard. You get used to it. You just have to put some time in learning it, subs. It's just like being a Twitch streamer. If you want to or really go for your dreams, then you really have to put the effort into learning it. sometimes it's good to learn new things, right? Anyway, since you sent Spinny to the graveyard from the field to the graveyard, you can activate the effect of Salamangreat Gazelle right here. And it says here that if a Salamangreat monster is sent to your graveyard, then you can special summon this card from your hand. Like that. And now you can chain the effects of both the Banlist as well. Well, actually, you chained the effect of Gazelle to your Banlist, so that way you can fire off both of their effects. What's important is that you're able to get you're able to reach your Salamangreat Sanctuary. And now what you're going to do is that you're going to use a Salamangreat Gazelle's effect to ascend any Salamangreat card to your graveyard. So it doesn't have to be just a monster. It could be anything else. I think I'm going to go with... what do I want? You can go for either Salamangreat Roar or Rage. So I think I'm going to go with Rage. Gonna send that to the graveyard. Now, normally, of course, traps would have to be on your field in order to activate and use their effects. But there are several cards that you can use in this deck in order to get back your cards that you want. So anyway, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and activate my field spell, Salamangreat Sanctuary, right there. And now, since I have a, actually, what does it say? Actually, you don't have to activate Salamangreat Sanctuary at this point. It's actually for a different card. Anyway, since Spinny is in your graveyard and you have another Salamangreat on your field, then you can special summon this card from your graveyard. But it gets banished when it leaves the field. But you don't have to worry about that because, subs, have you heard of the term XZ summoning? XYZ summoning, in other words? What you can do here is that thanks to the Banlist update that we just got, we can XZ summon Salamangreat Mirage Stallion. There we go. And it says here, it requires 2 level 3 monsters. So you can detach a monster, detach a material from this from this monster, and then special summon literally any Salamangreat monster that you have from your deck, which is really cool. So let's see. I want to make it dramatic for everybody. So I have these two here. With these 2 monsters, I build the overlay network. 2 flames become 1. IXC summon Salamangreat Mirage Stallion. Just grew up with the show. I think we all grew up with the show. I don't blame you. I really loved watching Yu-Gi-Oh growing up. Actually, the last Yu-Gi-Oh series that I did watch was Yu-Gi-Oh Reigns, and this deck came from Yu-Gi-Oh Reigns. In fact, one of the main characters in that show does, in fact, use this deck and uses to fight off against the other opponents. And that's really cool. You get to attack and special summon literally any Salamangreat that you might have in your deck. So in this case, I'm going to go with Salamangreat Falco. So what can I do at this point? I wish I could shuffle it, but I'm not really in the mood to. So I think it was that other effect that says here. This sound actually summon card is sent to the graveyard as a material for the link summon a sound grade monster. Target monster on the field returns to the hand. Hijack J117, thank you for the host. Thank you so much. Oh, dang. I think there's a fact that, let's see. Since a graveyard, and return the monster and special summon this card. Yeah, I could do that. Target the monster you control. Oh no, actually I can only use one effect of this card per turn. I do want to get... Oh no, actually I can do something else. What do I want to do? I could go for get this man affiliate. Thank you, Hijacked. I hope to do that one day. I really do. But you know, slowly but surely, you just take this one more. I just have to take this journey one step at a time. There's no rush, but what's even I do want to let you guys know that I do enjoy going on this journey with you all. But subs, Hijacked, Jesse, if you're still listening. What else is there? There are several other friends that I need to thank for this. Just giving me that encouragement to be a content creator is just, it's a dream. It really is. And you guys are just making a dream come true for me. And thank you. Anyway, I'm not sure what to do at this point. Send for the material of something of a great sound, a great monster. Or actually, maybe instead of Soundgrave Falco. Oh, I can go for Jack Jaguar actually. There. I think that's gonna solve my problem. Oh, actually, I could go for foul, actually. I could do that. And yeah. Hey! So, now I can use both the Mirage Stalio and the Banlist. I send it to the graveyard. Yeah. So I send these two to the graveyard and then bring out a Link 2 as opposed to a Link 1 called Salomon Great Sunlight Wolf. I'm not sure if you can see that, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And it has an effect where you can, let me just play through this. So, now that Mirage Stalio is sent to my graveyard, it's sent to my graveyard for the Link summon of a Salomon Great monster. I can target a monster on the field and return to the hand. So I'm going to send, I'm going to put Foul back into my hand. And now at this point, I am going to in fact activate Salomon Great Sanctuary. And this is where it gets really cool. You no longer have to use materials on your field in order to Link summon. Since you have Salomon Great Sanctuary, then you can actually trade in your Sunlight Wolf for another copy from your deck. How about that? Now, at this point, I am going to activate the effect of Salomon Great Foul. It says here, if a Salomon Great monster, except Foul, is normal or special summon, then you can special summon this card from your hand. I'm going to special summon this in defense mode, right here. And now, what happens is that since a monster is summoned to a zone that it points to, then I can use a Sunlight Wolf's effect to, in fact, get back a fire monster from my graveyard. In this case, it's going to be Gazelle. Sunlight Wolf has a second effect where you can actually add back a Salamangreat spell or trap from your graveyard. In this case, it's going to be Salamangreat Rage. And then I'm just going to go ahead and set this card. And then I'm going to pass it over to my opponent. And let's say that my opponent has, like, I don't know. Let's say that my opponent has a Dark Magician and a Dark Magician Girl on their field. I got a lurk now. I'm in a comp. Oh, go ahead, subs. I appreciate you for coming in here. If you want, you can type in !lurk and see my message. But enjoy your lurk, okay? I'll see you when you get back. Anyway, everybody. So I sure hope that what's called that subs comes back for the full combo. Anyway, I set this Salamangreat Rage, right? And then I'm going to pass it over to my opponent. And now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to in case my opponent has like a Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl on their field, or any other two cards, that I can in fact activate Salamangreat Rage. Going to target my Sunlight Wolf, since it was a reincarnation link summon via Salamangreat Sanctuary, then I can pop two cards just like that. How about that? I'm going to give you a closer look at this card, everybody. Target one Salamangreat Link monster you control that was link summoned using a monster with its same name. Destroy cards your opponent controls up to that monster's link rating. How about that? That is a cool card. That's one of the reasons why this deck is so cool. It has so many cool resources that you can it has so many great cards that you can use in order to not only break through your opponent's field, but you can also recycle them back with all the other cards that you have. So I gotta show this combo to everybody on my next YouTube video. Right after I finish building this deck. Jurassic Rules 123. Hey there, Jurassic. How are you? Thanks for tuning into my stream. I'm actually in the middle of building a Salamangreat deck. So, or better yet, Jurassic. They banned Miscellaneous Source. I honestly saw that coming, but it was still sad. It had to happen, Jurassic. Oh, that's why you call yourself Jurassic Rules. I will have to admit that dinosaurs are a cool deck, but oh boy. Did we really need that hit? I'm pretty sure that it did, because I think Fossil Dig Fossil Dig's a pretty good card, but is it really the problem card? Miscellaneous Source, of course, is the one that it had to make sense, because Miscellaneous Source you discard it from your hand, and your opponent cannot activate any effects or cards in response to your dinosaur monster's effects. That's kind of sad. It had to happen eventually, if you ask me. Now they will suck because of the banning of Miscellaneous Source. Well, we won't instantly suck. Let's just say that, because Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is still a pretty good card. If anything, you could try and play a bunch of back row in order to counter your opponent's plays. Banning a missile. Oh, Jurassic. It's at 1, isn't it? Let me go over to the board, to the ban list. Okay, so let's see. Guard Dragon LP is at 1. At least they have Scrap Raptor now. That is a good point. That is a good point, Jurassic. By the way, Jurassic, should I call you by that, or is it alright if I just call you by Jurassic, or is there another name that you want me to call you by? It's just a little preference that just by preference. I'm not forcing you to give out your real name, but you know, we just go by what you think is good for yourself. Anyway, what else is there? Oh yeah, Zodiac Dryden. This is quite a surprising one. I mean, Zodiac is a good deck, but I don't think is it really the just call me Jurassic. You got it. Zodiac Trident. Is it really a problem card? Oh, you know, not to mention, I think what happens is that during each turn, just as long as you have enough materials on your Trident, that you could play a bunch of back row in order to counter your opponent's play. I'm just speaking about pure Zodiac. I'm not talking about Tri Brigade Zodiac, but I don't get it. Was it really necessary to ban this card? I think it's just like I said, you have to have a bunch of materials on your Dryden in order to pop a card during every turn, and you might want to be playing. You might be playing a bunch of back row. Let's see what else is there. I would have done a live reaction of this Banlist update, but I was at work, so I really couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, there we go. Everyone has been talking about how Pot of Greed was unbanned. What? When did that happen? Pot of Greed is right there. It's in the forbidden section. If it had to come back, it would have to be for a very, very good reason. Pot of Greed is just way too good. So is Graceful Charity. Pot of Greed and Graceful Charity are too good. Because if Sky Strikers ever got a hold of those, my goodness, all heck would break loose. Yeah, see, Jurassic is what's it called? Do you see that, Jurassic? Miscellaneous sources at 1 only. So dinosaurs aren't completely dead, but the literal dinosaurs are. Let's just put it that way. Performance House Skullcrobat Joker. This one I was very excited about. I was very excited to see this. I want to see if I can rebuild Pendulum Magicians again. How about that? I was posting about Skullcrobat Joker eventually getting unbanned. They're not good. It's just that everyone would use them, and that would cause less variety. I guess you're talking about dinosaurs, Jurassic. But yeah, just that everyone would use them. Yeah. Konami does have to make room for the newer decks that are coming out. I'm still wondering if Amazement can still compete in this format, but we'll just have to wait and see. And let's see, what else is there? It's just that everyone would use them, that would come. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. If Sky Strikers ever got a hand of hold a Pot of Greed, that would be too good. If decks like that discarded hand like Danger and Burning Abyss ever got a hold of Graceful Charity, that would be terrible. And Heavy Storm. I feel am I the only one here who thinks that Heavy Storm should come back at least one? One copy of Heavy Storm would be enough, if you ask me. Because there are several cards out there that there are still several spells and traps out there that work off of the graveyard. Like, let's say, Lunalight Perfume. If it's sent to the graveyard, you can still banish it and then add a Lunalight. Phantom Knight's Fogblade. If it's in the graveyard, you can banish it and then special summon back a Phantom Knight's monster. I mean, like I said, there are several back row cards that you can that work off the graveyard. So I don't see why Konami is still very hell bent on keeping Heavy Storm banned. Did they ban any Synchro Monsters? No, not that I know of. These are the only Synchro Monsters that are banned right now. But other than that, no latest updates. I mean, is there really anything? The only card that I can think, the only synchro that I can think of when it comes to banning, it being ban worthy is Cypher Lord Omega. That doesn't really do anything in this format right now. It's just because it's only at 3. It's only at 1. Excuse me. Our power. Yeah, I suppose so, but people aren't really playing that right now. Also, I think if there's a I think if you use one of those, I think you use the card Synchro Transmission or something, or in order to synchro summon during your opponent's turn, or you could use Halka Fibrax's effect to tag out for a synchro a tuner synchro, and you can just synchro summon from there. And then you use Trishula's effect. And I should really be using a mouse. Let me see if this works. I have heard people on YouTube talking about how ABC Dragon and some other related cards were banned. Yeah, it did happen at one point because if you're familiar with Master Rule 2020, the Master Rule 2020 update, back in March 2020, I think Konami was kind of skeptical about how people are going to approach this new format. So, as a preemptive hit, they decided to limit ABC Dragon Buster as well as Totally Awesome. There was another card that they were planning on putting a hold on, but I can't remember it at this point. Anyway, ABC Dragon Buster, it doesn't really do that much this format. I think trying to consistently bring out 3 copies of Dragon Buster is a bit too slow. You would have to have a lot of cards in order to bring out all 3 on turn 1. Totally Awesome. I think it's a bit more consistent to bring out Totally Awesome than it is. 3 copies of Toad. Then I think it's much more consistent to do that, as opposed to bringing out 3 copies of Dragon Buster. Anyway, yeah, I was trying to talk about Striker Dragon. Is it true that Dragon Link decks were trying to run 3 copies of this card, just so that way they can reach their boot sector launch? I think so. Striker Dragon and 1 doesn't really do anything for Dragon Links. I mean, they still have their combo piece, but Jurassic Rules 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much for the follow, guys. I think we're at 50 followers now. Yay us! Jurassic, thanks for joining. Thanks for being here, fellow Majesty. Striker Dragon at 1. Yeah, Striker Dragon at 1 doesn't really do much. And they still have their combo piece, and I guess Dragon Links can still do something, just not as well as they have been doing with Guard Dragon LP being unbanned. But I am so glad that LP is banned now. In fact, you know what I should do? I should watch that episode of Banlist Roulette with Simo, where he's protecting all the... I just love Simo's Banlist Roulette series. It's a lot of fun. He likes to make it... He likes to make the Banlist picks satirical, and he just does a good job at executing it. Do you like Ice Barrier decks? I have never tried an Ice Barrier deck. I think now that I'm much more used to playing on Dueling Book, I could try build an Ice Barrier deck, just for the fun of it. But I don't really see there really isn't anything that stands out for me at this point about that deck, unfortunately. Salon Great Mirage Stalio, of course, it's at 1 now, so that should be a lot of fun to build. That's the deck that I am building right now. This one was just a surprise. This one was a surprise. Sky Striker Mobilize Engage at 1. I wonder what that's going to do for the format. Well, the thing, what's it called? What I can think of right now is that if you have Hornet Drones, and you use Hornet Drones is a 1-card Kagari, and you can actually Hornet Drones is in fact a 1-card Sky Striker Ace Sieg. Or it's pretty much you can use a Hornet Drones for any almost any Link 2 monster. Actually, I wanted to assume that Hornet Drones can easily get you to Predaplant Verite Anaconda, so that way you can reach for your Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. But unfortunately, Kagari does point away from you, and the what's it called? The token that you summon off of Hornet Drones isn't really an effect monster. It really isn't. So there's still quite a few things that I want to work out with when it comes to Sky Strikers. I really am curious as to how I can execute it. or in this case, engage in it. Huh? Sorry. Double iris magician. Just like I said with the Skullcrabat Joker, I am very interested in building pendulum magicians again. Symbol of heritage. I think this is the premature burial for monsters in your graveyard with the same name, right? So that's what we have to deal with, everybody. I'm very eager to see where we can go with this. In the meantime, I want to see, oops, squeezy. I'm going to see what I can do with this deck right now. So yeah, like I said, if, guys, I'm going to try and post the Salmon deck profile later this week, or I'm going to try and do that. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? This is just a quick overview as to what I have in my deck so far. I'm gonna leave these to the side for now. So I have that. If you guys want, we can do a raid later. I'm going to see who is available online. Anyway, 2 copies of Wolf, 3 Banlinks, 2 Heat Leo, 1 Almirage. By the way, chat, what's your favorite deck to play? Not necessarily during this format, but of all time. You can actually answer both questions. What's your favorite deck to play of all time, and what deck are you planning to build for this new format? Huh? Let me know down in the comments. Rosh Dalio, of course. I do want to try and incorporate Pyro Phoenix into my deck. I'm going to save that to the side for now. Of course, I'm going to include Violet Chimera. Yeah, I'm going to set these to the side for now. Just so everybody knows that I am in fact running Mirage Dahlia. I'm going to put it to the top. Okay. Everybody on YouTube, I hope you guys are doing well. Jesse from Twitter. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm not sure who that Jesse is, but I'm pretty. Oh, that's Jesse. That's Jesse Anderson, the guy who plays Jesse Anderson on Twitter. Wow, how did I not figure that out? Man, good to see you, Jesse. If you're still here. Okay. So 3 Foxy. Let's see if I can put this back in. All right. Something tells me that I want to include Flame Buffalo so that way I don't lose any of my combo pieces, as opposed to if I run Flame Buffalo, then I won't be able to dig into my deck as much. But if I include Pot of Desires, I could potentially banish my combo pieces. So I'm just going to stick with these for now. I'll put these to the side. Parallel Exceed I definitely want to include. Ash Blossom I do want to include. And it's a good thing too, because it's a good thing that I have Almirage in my deck just in case I happen to break with Ash. Phantasme right here. 3 copies of Chaos Hunter. Yeah. Right now I'm just going by the cards that I definitely want to include in this deck. So 2 copies of Will, just so that way I see it more often. 1 Circle, Fusion of Fire, Foolish Burial. Yeah, and just like Will, I'm going to include 2 copies of Rage and Roar. Of course, I'm going to include Gazelle, as well as that 1 copy of Sanctuary. 2 copies of Mining. I'm not very sure about including. Yeah, I really am not very sure about including Transcendence at the moment. I'm gonna have to think about that. Give me a second, everybody. Hope you all are enjoying your night, by the way. I appreciate it. There are quite a few people who are online right now. Let's see what happens. If any of you guys are still in chat, I hope you guys are enjoying your night. I am pretty tired. Burak Khan Karakok. Thanks, man. Of course. I want to be able to reach out to more people. Actually, one of the things that I do want to take advantage of as a content creator is to try and reach out to my fans more often. So, Burak, you like Yu-Gi-Oh, don't you? What deck do you play in Yu-Gi-Oh? I would really like to know. Now, these three cards, I am a. Oh, you have a good night too, Burak. Thank you. Salmon Great Falco, Jaguar, Fowl. These are really good cards, in my opinion. The problem is I don't know if I want to double down on either of them. But I'm just gonna keep it at these for now. Let me take a look over on YouTube land. Yeah, fam, Pendulum since 2016. Nice. That's what's up. Shrift, of course, is a huge Pendulum aficionado. I wanna take a look at his Pendulum Magician deck list one of these days, because I did see in my subscription feed that Triff did come out with a new Pendulum deck list. I mean deck profile. Either way, so let's see. That's 3, 6, 9, 10. 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 34 cards, guys. What else should I include? I do want to include Silent Great Fennec. But I think, yeah, it says here, Cyber summons to control a special summon the action deck is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect. So getting this onto the field is a bit too conditional. I'm gonna go to control this. Wow, this card is in your graveyard. Target a solid monster in your graveyard and shuffle into the deck and special summon this. Maybe I could get away with 2 copies of Jaguar. Yeah, that could work. The rare copies of Fusion Fire, I'm not really. Fennec's really situational, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm thinking about that as well. But Mirage Stalio. Yeah, I just realized there aren't that many normal spells that I can go for in this deck. The only normal spell that's a Salamangreat. The only Salamangreat normal monster I see right now is Fusion of Fire. So I'm not really digging Fennec right now. That's fine. Special summon to 2 solid monsters with different names in your hand of graveyard and defense. Depends on negated. And only 1 extra deck special summon for the rest of the turn. Burning Draw. I really wish that this card was just slightly better. Rising Fire. I really want this card to be good as well. Yeah. Oh well. I'm not sure if anybody plays the Silent Great Ritual Monster, but to each their own, I guess. Transcendence. I want to be able to include this so that way, you know what, if in case my opponent tries to remove one of my cards on the field, that I can just chain Transcendence in order to dodge that. Let's say my opponent, let's say I have my Pyro Phoenix out on the field, and they're trying to activate something like a compulsory evacuation device. I could just chain Transcendence, get it out of here, trade it for a Pyro Phoenix, and then boom, there goes the field. I really want to do that, and not just because I want to be cheeky, but I also want to try and think smart. 2 solid monsters in your graveyard with different names, add them to your hand. I think Recurrence could actually be good. I'm not very sure. The extra 2 copies, I don't really need them. Where am I at right now? I'm at 35 cards on my main deck. I was kidding too. Okay. Let's see. Do I need to? I could actually, you know what? I could just trade in one of my copies of Debug for the 3rd copy of Mining, just because I can. Where is it? Where are you? Get over here. Here it is. Okay. And it's really situational. Yeah, of course. Okay, that's, and I'm gonna go with Transcendence. Let's see if that's 40. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 40 cards. What Mar? What do you mean Mar? What matchups are the Chaos Hunters for? Let's see, how do I say this? I guess you could say, I guess I'm not really I don't really remember the matchups right now. I guess you could say that the I guess that Chaos Hunter is really for those cards that can banish from your grave. Let's say my opponent has like DD Crow or Cycle Reader or something, and they would try and banish one of my cards from my graveyard. Oh, Invoked. I want to use Chaos Hunter against Invoked, because Invocation obviously lets you take advantage of both the player's graveyard and the opponent's graveyard. I want to say that there are other. Oh, maybe my opponent wants to banish off of a Lore of Darkness or something. And like I said, my opponent has something like Call by the Grave or DD Crow to banish from my graveyard. Then I have Chaos Hunter. Phantasme, I guess you pretty much know what that's for. Just for some extra draw power. How about we do a couple of test hands and see where we go from there. By the way, everybody on Twitch and on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. I know I keep saying that, but I really do appreciate it. Okay, let's see what we can do from here. I think during my next Yu-Gi-Oh! Live stream, I can invite somebody on stream to play test against. How about that? I think that was 40 cards, right? Yeah, I counted. This is also quite a new setup for me. I actually decided to rearrange my monitor and my laptop, pretty much everything. Actually, after this, My goodness, I got to do a little bit of cleaning as well. Okay. Oh, chat. Pick a number between 1 and 2. First number that I see will determine on whether I should go first or second. By the way, guys, I hope you're all doing well. I know I said that again, but I just want to let you guys know that I do appreciate you guys tuning into this stream. Remember, chat. First number that comes up, 2. Okay, I'll go second. Thanks, Barack. Just check a little bit what's going on here. Nice. Okay. So let's see what I do here. What do I have in this? Oof. Okay. What do I want to do at this point? I keep trying to forget. What are the parallelic seeds for? I guess I could go for a rank 4 and like make Abyss Dweller or something. Then again, I do have Mirage Stalio back, so trying to make use of parallelic seed in a fire-centric deck or fire-centric strategy would be kind of difficult for me, if you ask me. All right, let's see what we get for the next card. Since I'm going second, let's see. Let's just say that I happen to get Ash in the graveyard just because I'm trying to Ash one of my opponent's cards. So normal summon Spinny. Let's see. Go for Almirage, Little Spinny. It's a 1000 attack card. Okay, I'll go for. I can just bring these out. Sanctuary, right? This is actually pretty fun. I want to do more streams like this. Right, deck build and talk to you guys. Oh, by the way, everybody, I want to remind everybody of my Discord. If you guys want to check me out, want to hang out with me and your fellow majesties, that actually let me change the let me bring up the real link. There you go, guys. Use this link instead. The link that I just posted. So I have Sanctuary in my hand. Let's just resolve Parallelic Seeds effect. Frostalios effect. Cannot activate monster effects for the rest of the turn except for fire monsters. That's what Stalios effect reads. I should be fine. I think at this point I want to try and bring out Update Jammer and Access Code Talker. I want to incorporate these two. I was actually thinking about incorporating Firewall Dragon as well, but that'll be for another day. Um, do I want to activate? Hijacked. I have returned. Welcome back, Hijacked. I mean, James. How are you doing? Let's see. If anything, chat, I might have to take a little bit of time off stream in order to think this over and look up a few other strategies. Sometimes I wish I could actually. I could incorporate Code Talker inverted as well. You know what? Yeah, Earthrealm is safe now. Good on you, Earth. Good on you, James. Good on you. Have a lot of have a lot of outworlders to defeat. Hijacked is great company, everybody. In case you guys don't know him, we actually played Fortnite for a few days ago, and it was a blast. I know I would keep bringing that up, but oh yeah, he also actually decided to join us in Discord lately while me and one of our other Discord members were playing Dead by Daylight, and that was a lot of fun. Hijack, we should meet up again sometime to play. I think I'm going to use Will's effect to. Card and let's see. Target sound like a card. Actually, you know what I could do? I could actually, yeah, I could do this instead. No, so let me just reset here. So I'm gonna normal summon Falco instead, right? Sure, man. I'm free whenever. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. Okay, so then I'm going to go for a parallel exceed, and I'm going to add Sanctuary with Banlist effect, and then use Exceed's effect to special summon another for the deck. Let's see. What does this say? I think at this point I'm going to activate Sanctuary right here. Because what is sleep? Exactly. I don't feel tired right now, to be honest. So let's see. I need to take a look at Falco's effect again. You guys can see that. Cards in your graveyard, target salvage monster you control, return it to the hand, and special summon this card. That's kind of the problem. I don't want to waste it. Okay, I'm gonna activate Will, special summon this. Squizzy. And then I'm going to so I already used Will's effect. I'm going to target this, return it to the hand. Oh, actually, I could just go ahead and no, I couldn't do that. And I'm going to target this and return to the hand for Falco. Squizzy. I already used Will's effect, so now I'm going to bring out Sunlight Wolf. It's 240 here. Really? I can imagine. And then I'm going to Reincarnation Link summon for. Oh, let me check my multi-stream. Oh, I think everybody's okay here. Yeah, they go for that. Do I have a trap or something in order to get back from? I get back. I'm not sure if I really need this at this point. Not really. Yeah, I could go for an Access Code Talker just because I can. So two level 2 or higher Cybers monsters, right? And then I'm gonna go for Update Jammer and that or Transcode Talker. I did not use yeah, I'm not even tired. Transcode Talker. I didn't use Mirage Dahlia's effect at all at this turn. Unfortunately, I would have loved to show it on stream, but I think that mini combo that I showed earlier should be just fine. And we're going to use Transcode's effect, bring back Update Jammer, and to top it all off, Access Code Talker. So yeah, how many cards do I have in my graveyard I can banish? So I can pop 3 by banishing 3 Link monsters with different attributes. So that is what I did with the hand that I have right now. Let's do one more, and I think we'll call it a night. I think eventually I want to get a better chair as well. By the way, guys, in case you guys didn't notice, I actually reached 50 followers, and I am super happy. This is just the beginning, everybody. I hope to keep entertaining you guys, and thank you all for being here on the ride with me. Yeet what? Who are we getting rid of? Hijacked. Did somebody hijack your Twitch app or something? I don't really know. Let's see what we can do here. I think this is much better. So let's see. Yeet celebrations. Yeet. There's actually hijacked. Noodlebot says that a lot whenever we're playing Smash Brothers. It gets super annoying, but you know what? What's it called? Noodle always tells me to just embrace the bullcrap when it comes to playing Smash. I'm going to learn that eventually. Let's see. Let's see what happens when I go first. Huh? I really wished I could bring out Mirage Dahlia this time, but I can't. I'm gonna have to work with it. Work with what I have actually. Okay, no summon Jaguar. Send that. Okay, we'll go with Banlist. Here it is. And let's see. I say it when I play Fortnite when I throw people. I forgot that you can actually do that in that game. I don't know why you're able to throw. I don't know what you throw people in Fortnite for, but okay. So at this point, I could go for. Chat, if you what's it called? If you want, you can guys anybody in chat can help me with the Yu-Gi-Oh combos. Anyway. Oh, I could actually change. I can change the effect of Balinks exceed. And I think I'm just gonna go for this, just just because. Okay, and then I'm gonna go for Sanctuary. It's here somewhere. Oh no, what happened to my Sanctuary? There we go. I was a bit scared. Actually, I could in fact do this. And I have enough materials for my sunlight walls. I could definitely do that. I say use the yeet tactic. You punch your opponent, yeet them, and then run away with their cards. If only it were that easy, hijacked. But I do have to play by the rules. I don't want to be a sore loser. I play with fairness. True champions play with honor, Weevil. They play with honor. They play with respect. Let's see. Sanctuary, right? You're thinking about it though. Well, you brought it up, hijacked. It's like saying, okay, say what's it called? What happens? Let's say that I'm not thinking about a card right now, but all of a sudden you say Gagagiko. As soon as you say that, as soon as you say that name, I cannot get that name out of my head. So I'm thinking about it. It's your fault, hijacked. You brought up the idea, and you have to pay the price for that. It's all on you, basically. Hijacked, you're a great company. I love having you around. Thank you for being here on the stream. Thanks, Summon. Okay, and then I'm going to get out. Oh, you know what I can do? So since I link summon, I'm going to do this. Okay, then I'm going to chain this, get these back. Bring out Parallel Exceed. I'm going to be able to. Yeah, I got this back as well. And I think at this point, I'm always here to make people laugh. That's good. Laughter is the best medicine, according to some people. Personally, I think it's great that I can make other people feel happy and laugh and make them feel good about themselves. If I leave this world knowing that I am making at least one person happy, then I can leave this world happy. So yeah. There really isn't that much that I can target summon my great monster in your graveyard, then turn it. You can shuffle it back into an attack and then special summon it. Then again, I could actually just save it for my next turn. There's still a lot of work to be done. That has to be done, everybody. So let's see what I can do here. Anyway, guys, I do appreciate you all for being here. Let me just take a look at what I have planned. Everybody on YouTube as well, I appreciate it. Like I said, 50 followers, we have reached that goal, and I'm super happy. Let's see who can go for it at this point. So, I would like to let you guys decide. Do you want to go for somebody who also plays Yu-Gi-Oh, or do you want to go for somebody who is Do you want to go for somebody who plays something else besides Yu-Gi-Oh? I'll let you guys decide. So yeah, I was basically able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I may have miscalculated, but I was able to plus at least 2 with the test hand. Yeah, okay, I forgot that's Soundwave Sanctuary. Anyway, I think at this point I'm going to try and how about we go for somebody who is who actually does play Yu-Gi-Oh as well. You guys probably already know him. Give me a sec. So let's see who we have here. Pat. No. You know what? I'm thinking that I think it'll be really cool to see what Nimnim's up to. I think he'll be really excited about. Yeah, we're gonna go for Nimnim. Nimnim, or what about somebody else? Let's go for the Kali effect this time. He is a great guy. I really love his videos, and I would just want to go over and say hi to him. So if you guys are up for the raid, be sure to stick around for that. And so I'm going to post in my socials again, right here. There's my Discord in case you guys want to join, and be sure to follow me on my socials right there. So again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. This is just a very chill stream for tonight. Eventually, I want to get around to building this deck, and I can't wait to show you guys what it can do. Again, thank you all for watching, everybody, and I hope to see you over on the Kali Effects Twitch channel. Thanks again. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a good night.